Hello guys, I'm back and I'm gonna be reviewing Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Mixmaster, but I like to call him Mixed Disaster. And you will find out later, what I see in this figure is a very, very stunning cement truck. And it looks very, very nice. The big Decepticon decals that are nicely painted on there. Mine, the little beam that runs across is broken and the windshield is gone. Came off. But overall, it's um it's still a very, very nice looking cement truck. So let's just get into transforming him, and this is really the part. Really, this is the only reason to get this figure, me personally, is for his vehicle mode. So let's get into transformation. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here and untab it from here, because these two little pegs are going to go into these slots, and that'll just come out of the way. So now you're going to come back here to the drum, and first I like to bring out this gun down here just to get it out of the way, and unpeg the wheel sections, because these two pegs will go into these two holes, and it's the same thing for this side. They're pretty deep, so you have to wiggle them, then you just split all this out. It's hot out here. I review outside. And now you're gonna come back up front and split these. You will split them. There's like 3 connection points. There's a peg in the feet. These will become the legs. There's one in here, one right there, one right there, and then one right there. So those are really stiff to pull out. Unfold the legs. Right now you can see his little head poking out. And now you're just gonna split all of that, so now you can move that down, because that will also, this peg will go into that slot back there, and then bring up these sections that are like the step pieces for the cement truck, and get those out of the way. So now you can move the legs, just move them out of the way for right now, and then there's this peg and a slot, and then you'll bring all of this, because it'll hinge, and then go in together like that, like so, and then just position these like that, or however you want to. And now we are going to form the legs first, so we can move on to the back stuff. So we're going to bring them down, and we're going to put the wheel out inward, and we're going to unfold the feet like that, and do the exact same thing. Spin it around, do that, and now, and I'm gonna position the camera a bit better. So now, camera fell. So now he's standing up straight. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all of this stuff, and we're going to put that this gray piece up to his back, then fold this dark gray piece up, and then fold this very back piece back, and then flip this little piece down, and then the gun will just go in like that. Okay. Gonna get everything situated. He is a bit tall, so I'll have to bring him back further. And now we'll just unpeg the other pieces of the drum, and now you fold out his arms, and now you just bring down his little claws. I like to angle the wheels back like this, so they're out of the way, just somewhat straighten his arms out. And you can do whatever you want with the step pieces. And just gonna put that wheel back there, open his hands out. Now we're gonna go back to the back, and this part, since it's loose, don't know if you can see that, I just like to pin it right with the step pieces, just so it's not flopping down, but it looks like that. And it's not a bad robot mode, just the transformation to get to that point, I just as you could probably see, I do a lot of fiddling. I even ended up dropping the camera because there was so much fiddling that I had to do with this guy. And because of all the sort of stuff that can come undone, I'm not even gonna, and there are just so many points of articulation, mainly in the arms, I just don't really want to show you. He does have light piping. He has purple light piping. I probably can't see it because the way that the head is set up, I'll spin it around. You can see that the insert is right there, but the head crest, the head comes back and it shields it. So there was no point to put that in there, because like it's being shielded by the light, so there's no point in that being there. And the only reason why I really like this figure is because I had it when I was younger, but that's really it, because the robot mode, it looks fine, vehicle mode looks perfect, but just the engineering to transform this thing is weird, because it's neat, it's cool, because the arms fold up into the drum, the legs, you don't see any robot bits. And, but other than that, I just feel like there's so much fiddling and stuff along those lines that it's not really fun. I can't really sit down and transform it, so that's why I call it the Mixed Disaster instead of Mixmaster, because there's so much fiddling you have to do just to get him to one point or the other. And then just to use the articulation, there's things are gonna move out of place, that the back is probably gonna come undone, and he's gonna all fold out again. And due to the plastic that they used, it's not very strong. The ball joints are very deteriorated. He can't really hold a pose very well. So, there is a new Mixmaster, and he can actually combine. It's the Studio Series Mixmaster. I don't have one, but I guess check that one out if you. But really, if you're gonna buy him, he can't combine, but that's not really the big deal for me. It's mainly, if you're gonna buy him, just leave him in his vehicle mode. Other than that, I don't really see, he's not bad, but he's not fun. He's not very much fun to transform. He doesn't look bad in robot mode, but he just doesn't transform very well. He's not fun. So, until next time, see ya.